So let's talk about Agent Cody Banks 2, Destination London. Is this sequel to the 2003 movie really that bad? Or am I going to have to give this soul sequel some good old-fashioned Big D justice? Watch my review and we'll see what happens. Bad Days, Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. So greetings, my fellow YouTubers, and welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name is Dual, better known to you as the Big D, and this time around I bring to you a review of the 2004 spy comedy sequel, Agent Cody Banks 2 Destination London. Released by MGM, directed by Kevin Allen, written by Don Reimer, starring Frankie Muniz back as the titular character, along with Anthony Anderson, Hannah Spearritt, and Keith David, who of course is one of the actors from the previous film. Now, the film takes place in London with Cody and his buffoonish new adult partner Derek trying to recover a stolen software and stop the activation of the government's mind control project. Now, this didn't quite do as well as its predecessor, though it did make it just over its budget, though. So I probably won't give you the whole story and what have you. So we'll get into this story. Now, first of all, if you haven't seen my review for the first Agent Cody Banks, click on that card and you can see the review before I go into this in case you might miss it, or if you want to see it again. Give you a few more seconds. Okay, I'll do it. Alright. Now, again, I'm only going to give you just a little bit of the story, not all of it. Agent Cody Banks attends summer camp, actually a secret facility for trained CIA teenage agents. When a group of CIA soldiers attempt to abduct head counselor Victor Diaz, Cody helps him escape, mistaking the operation for a training exercise. The director informs Cody that Diaz stole discs containing plans for a secret mind control device and sends Cody to recapture him. In the UK, Cody poses as a summer orchestra student at the Kenworth estate to spy on owner Lord Duncan Kenworth, suspected of working with Diaz, supported by his handler Derek and Kumar. Derek's right-hand man, that's Kumar, who are disguised as a chef hired by Lady Josephine Kenworth, a taxi driver respectively. Whilst keeping his mission a secret from his fellow students, Cody sneaks around the estate and confirms that Diaz and Duncan are working together and that they have a working prototype of the mind control device. Evidence when Duncan makes a dog serve drinks and play the piano. The next day, Cody breaks into a lab owned by Duncan where he sees the finished device, a microchip inserted as a filling into a tooth cavity by dentist Santiago. Shortly afterward, Cody and Derek chase Diaz armed with a rocket gun through the London streets, but Cody's captured by the Metropolitan Police Service and taken to Scotland Yard. He's later freed by Emily, a fellow student who's similar to him, this is just a wee bit of a spoiler, a British Scotland Yard undercover operative. No, that's all the story I'm going to give to you. I'm not going to give you no ending spoilers or anything. Sorry. But you know that in the end, Cody will get the bad guys. But I won't tell you how, since this didn't do so well. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and tell you what I thought of Agent Cody Banks to Destination London. Well, it's fun in ways. It's not quite as good as the first one, though, but it manages to pull off some funny bits and what have you, especially with Anthony Anderson being a part of this, instead of having Angie Harmon, who I've been reading has a slight small appearance, but I don't think she does. I rewatched the movie, but she's not in it, but my source says she is in it, but I might be wrong. But anyway, now Frankie Muniz returns as the titular character of Cody Banks. He's pretty good, though, still. Anthony Anderson plays Derek. He's really a funny guy and what have you. I mean, after all, this isn't the first time he played a crazy character who helps out, a law guy, where if it's young or old and what have you. If you recall, you might remember he was in Big Mama's House with Martin Lawrence a few years before this. Hannah Spearritt, who most people knew her best of the British pop act S Club 7, and later the same year this came out, she was in Seed of Chucky. No, my friends, you heard me correctly. This was before. Yes, Miss Spearritt did this before Seed of Chucky. Yeah, you better believe it. Keith Allen returns as he doesn't. I got them mixed up. Keith David is back as the CIA director. Sorry, where is my mind? Sorry, I hate when that happens. Keith Allen plays Diaz, a rogue CIA agent who is in charge of a mind control program. Cynthia Stevenson and Daniel Roebuck are back as Cody's parents. Anna Chancellor plays Lady Josephine Kinsworth, who's pretty good. James Faulkner plays Lord Duncan Kinsworth. Let's see. We have David Kelly in the film. Now, of course, the following year he would be in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory as Grandpa Joe. He plays Trivel Jenkins, who turns out to be Emily's handler. Let's see, Santiago Segura plays Dr. Santiago. Now, I forgot to mention this little guy. Connor Wills returns as Cody's kid brother, Alex. Let's see. We also have Mark Williams, who recently got to start playing Mr. Arthur Weasley in the Harry Potter franchise as Inspector Crescent in this film. Paul Kaye plays Derek's assistant, Neville. And Kumar, who's Derek's right-hand man, is played by Rod Silvers. So anyway, the cast is pretty reasonable. Mark Thomas does the score for it, but like its predecessor, it does have a few, pretty big tunes and what have you. But the film still bombed at the box office. It really got better reviews than its predecessor. Rotten Tomatoes says that young kids may find this London adventure fun, but older kids may find it too simplistic. Well, I completely understand and what have you. And this came out just a year after its predecessor, and it only made almost half as much as the opening of its predecessor. This film unfortunately only opened with $8 million, as it went on to make $28 million worldwide against its $26 million budget. Now, I also learned that Madonna and Jason Alexander are back on board as executive producers, just like last time. Now, and also like its predecessor, this was released by MGM here in the US, where it was released by Fox overseas. Now, a few good things that I did enjoy was the fight sequences right in the final act. But again, as I told you, I'm not going to give you no ending spoilers. I only gave you half the story, so if you want to see this movie, then you're more than welcome to. I wouldn't factually recommend this 100% unless you like the first film. If you like the first film, then you may like this as well, but if you're not, then avoid it. So like I said about the first one, the verdict is, my recommendation is either give it a one-time watch or avoid it. Now, Muniz revealed that MGM had pitched to him 2 ideas for a family-friendly sequel and an adult-oriented animated series. Now, the sequel featured Cody training a group of new teenage spies, while the adult-oriented animated series, however, would be described as being similar to BoJack Horseman, and would feature Banks as a wash-up trying to regain his spy credibility from his youth. Well, we're not sure what will become of this. We'll just have to wait and see. But anyway, Agent Cody Banks to Destination London, while not quite close to as good as the first one, but again, it manages to pull some of the action and a few good laughs off and what have you. So, that's about it. So, what did you think of Agent Cody Banks to Destination London? Let me know in the comments section below. If you like this video, click the like button, subscribe, and be a part of the Big D Nation. Join me next time when I bring to you my review of Superbad, which of course I just recently pushed the date up for this, along with my review of role models from the end of this month to next time, okay? So you'll get Superbad next, and then you'll get role models after that. So thanks for watching, and if you like this, check out my reviews for these other films. In the upper left-hand corner is my review of A Guilty Pleasure with Frankie Muniz, and that's Big Fat Liar from 2002. Or if you like a little more fun with Anthony Anderson, see my review of Big Mama's House from 2000, which of course was still one of my most viewed reviews. Or if you would like much more bigger 2004 film, see my re-review of Spider-Man 2. Yeah, that would work alright. And the bottom right-hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe. If you like rankings and reviews on movies, TV, music, video games, etc., then I'm your guy. Thank you for watching. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya.